Hi guys, dolls. So I have a very exciting review for you guys today. At least I'm very excited about it. It's a new company that's been talked a lot about on Twitter and on YouTube. Just the whole makeup community has been really excited about it. It seemed initially when we all first saw the website, it looked very intriguing to me. It looked like it was right up my alley. It was just really bright, really fun, really playful kind of makeup. Another thing that was really interesting to me was that this makeup was founded, or the company was founded by Amy of Shrinkle. If you don't know who Shrinkle is, she's basically an eBay seller. She sells a lot of like really bright, vivid Crayon eyeshadows. I actually purchased from Amy back about 2 years ago when I bought my Crayon palette, so I knew her customer service was really, really good. And so when she contacted me to do a review, I was actually really excited to do it for a couple of different reasons. For one, because I purchased from Amy before, so I knew the customer service was good, like I said. For two, it completely looked like something that I would be interested in reviewing. And for three, Sugarpill is actually located here in Oakland, California. And for those of you who don't know, I live in Oakland. So it was really exciting for me to be able to, do a review for a local company that makes an amazing product. Of course, I didn't know it was amazing when she contacted me, but it kind of seemed like that's where it was going. And yeah, it just was a trifecta of yes, I want to do this. So yes, before I go any further with this review, yes, these items were sent to me for review consideration by Sugarpill. I'm no way being paid to say these things. If you don't trust my opinion because they're sent to me for free, that's on you. Before I go any further, I just want to show you guys some swatches and stuff of the makeup, so I'm going to roll the footage of the makeup porn. You guys like that? Yeah, I liked it. So yeah, definitely really bright, really intense colors. All of those things were swatched without any kind of base. The Chroma Lusts, I did like one dry and one wet. The one on the left was the wet one, was the dry one. The one on the right was the wet one. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, intensely pigmented, really just, really incredible, you guys. It's not often that a company comes out, especially a new company, that has such an amazing product. So I really need to kind of make this short, so I need to just kind of get to it. Long and short, we've all kind of seen the package already. Probably you've seen other reviews. Very, very cute. This is not startup company quality. This is established company amazingness. I'm really, really impressed with the amount of care and detail that Amy put into creating her own makeup line. And I want to say something right here. When the website first went up and it first started getting buzz around Twitter, a lot of people were saying, well, this is probably just going to be the same repackaged stuff that that a lot of companies sell. And without calling out any companies or going into it too deeply, long story short, there are a lot of companies that sell repackaged makeup from a company called Lady Bird. Lady Bird is a manufacturer of private label cosmetics from Los Angeles, California, and a lot of companies, they just like buy the makeup from them and then they just put like their own sticker on the thing. I want to point out, and a lot of other people pointed out, this is not a sticker. This was designed for Sugarpill. This is printed on the packaging. And the back, it actually shows like all the information, that says Sugarpill. It's all completely designed for this company. It actually says, the name of the company Oakland, made in California, etc., etc. So these are not cheap cosmetics made in Hong Kong. You guys, these are the real McCoys. This is a real, it's a real company. Okay, what is the product like? Because who cares what the packaging is like, you know, if the product's not good. And you know, cute packaging is totally important, don't get me wrong, and online companies don't get a lot of chances to really impress their customers. Really, you don't notice customer service from an online company unless it's bad for the most part. But everything was wrapped really cute, the packaging is really cute, so you get excited when you get your package. It's fun, lighthearted, you know, kind of girly, you know, it's very enjoyable. However, you should never buy makeup just for the packaging. That's ridiculous. You're just throwing your money away. I never ever advocate buying anything just for the packaging. And yeah, that goes with all different companies, MAC, whatever, I don't care. Don't buy makeup for the packaging. However, these happen to be a whole new shade of amazing. Like, what the heck? Why are these so cool? So I'm just going to swatch a couple of these for you really, really quickly. This is one of my absolute favorites. This is Poison Plum. This is the one that a lot of people have been comparing to Makeup Forever number 92. No base, you guys. None. And let me just build that really quick because we all know that Makeup Forever number 92 needs a lot of building. 2 swipes and it's completely opaque. Now we're going to take Buttercup Cake. I keep wanting to call it Buttercup. I don't know. Couple of swirls. There you go. Bam. Okay. And let's take the orange, because the red is like crazy amazing. The only thing is the red is a little bit grittier than the others in texture. Bam. Totally opaque, you guys. Completely amazing. Blows a lot of those high-end companies out of the water. I mean, I am so incredibly impressed. The only negative I could maybe mention is that they do stain a little bit. Again, that's not really that big of a negative because like a lot of my other eyeshadows stain me and everything stains me because I'm so fair. Another negative, just while we're on the topic of negatives, the boxes don't have the shade names on them. Again, if you're ordering your products, you're going to be taking them out of the boxes pretty much immediately, so it's not that big of a deal. One thing I do want to mention is that these she will be actually adding the stickers on at a later time. I already talked to Amy about it. It's going to happen. The other thing is that on the palettes, they're not labeled on the actual palette itself. Now with the eyeshadows and the chromolusts, it's completely labeled the color name on it. On the quads, it's not. Again, that's going to be changing. If you really, really want to label yours, you could take one of these silver, you know, Sharpie markers and put the names of the colors. I'm not too worried about it. I have them memorized. Not a big deal. One thing I do want to mention that is kind of interesting, at least I thought it was kind of interesting, is that I thought that because, you know, they didn't have the shade names mentioned on them, that these were just kind of maybe pre-printed boxes that were all used for the same eyeshadow. Like each, like they would use the same box for, you know, Love Plus and for Buttered Cupcake. Totally, totally not true. Actually, you can see right here that the ingredients lists are different. This one has less ingredients than this one. I don't know which box is which because they're not labeled, but they definitely each have their own individual box. They're just not labeled with a color name. Again, not that big of a deal. Might be to you. It's not to me. Another positive I want to mention is that these are cruelty-free, not tested on animals, always a plus. And many of the items on many of the items are actually vegan, so if you try to stay completely vegan with your cosmetic products or if you live a vegan lifestyle, it'll be noted on the website. I think it has like a little V or a little paw print or something like that. It denotes in one way or another that it's vegan, which is really cool. The only reason why some products aren't vegan is because sometimes the dyes and stuff aren't available in a vegan format. So yeah, eyeshadows completely amazing, completely floored with these, super, super juiced. Next thing I want to talk about really quickly is the chromolusts. Totally in love with these. They all have amazing shimmer in them. Sometimes it's a contrasting shimmer, like this one that I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing Decora on my lips. That's not Decora, this is. Okay, I'm wearing Decora on my lips. It's kind of like a bubblegum pink with turquoise shimmer in it. It's very, very pretty. Mixed with lip gloss, it kind of makes this rose kind of a color. Some of the glitter is actually corresponding though. It's not a contrasting one. Like this one here, this is called Asylum. It's a red metallic with red glitter. Goldilocks is this psycho liquid gold looking color with gold glitter. Some of them are basically just glitter. Like Lumi, this is basically just a glitter pigment. You can see it's a lot finer than the others. This is basically an exact dupe of MAC's Reflex Transparent Teal Glitter. One last like kind of negative thing I guess I could mention is that the Chromoless do not have sifters, so they do kind of make a mess in the cap. It's not that big of a deal. My Absinthe is really, really messy. I can't seem to get it clean. I don't know what's going on there. It's very similar to the way that a lot of mineral makeup is packaged, but I would prefer a sifter. But, you know, what are you going to do? It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so now I want to mention a couple of comparisons. I know a lot of people have been drawing comparisons between the pressed eyeshadows and the Makeup Forever eyeshadows. So I just want to kind of quickly show those. This is Makeup Forever eyeshadows. I know for sure Poison Plum has definitely been compared to Makeup Forever number 92. As you could maybe see on camera, I'm not really sure. Poison Plum is actually more like red toned than Makeup Forever number 92. Another thing I want to mention, a lot of people have said that the pan size of the Makeup Forever eyeshadows is the same as the ones from Sugarpill. And I'm here to point out that actually it is not. The Sugarpill eyeshadows are in fact larger, and so they're actually a much better value. The Makeup Forever eyeshadows are sold for $19 for 2.5 grams. The Sugarpill eyeshadows, by contrast, are sold $12 for 4 grams. So, and I don't know if you guys are really going to be able to tell, but the Sugarpill is actually a larger pan. It will not fit in your Makeup Forever palette, and because the Makeup Forever palette is just based on things fitting in there really tightly, you can't even like remove the little divider because it's not magnetic. So your only option if you really wanted to like depot all of these would be to, you know, get some other kind of palette, or maybe take the divider out of your MAC palette, whatever. Honestly, they look so cute in their little things. I wouldn't want to depot them at this point anyway. And or you can buy the eyeshadows in these little palettes, which are nice. They would stack really evenly and everything. Isn't it cute? Okay, now the Chromoless definitely have been compared to a lot of different things. The only thing I'm really going to compare it to are like the MAC pigments, because the jars are somewhat similar to the MAC pigments. Although MAC has recently changed its pigment jars, so you get less for the same amount of money, and they're like taller and thinner now. The MAC pigments are sold for, I think it's 4.3 grams for $19.50, whereas the Sugarpill is 5 grams for $12. So yeah, definitely a considerable amount of savings when you buy the Sugarpill. Want to really quickly mention, MAC pigments have special binders in them that really help them to stick onto your skin, so in that respect it's a different texture. However, most MAC pigments aren't as unique as the Sugarpill Chromolusts, which are incredibly unique, as you guys saw. Lots of glitter, lots of unique shades. Really, really excited about these. The last thing that I was sent to review that I'm just going to really briefly mention is their eyelashes. Right now, Sugarpill has 2 different types of eyelashes. She has one that's really thick and really full and very winged out. And then she has these ones. These ones are, they are kind of like long spiky ones that have rhinestones on the underside, which I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see. But they're very, very unique, very interesting. Another thing I wanted to mention, for this type of high-end lash, this kind of specialty lash, the cheapest I've ever seen, like this sort, not including red cherry lashes, because those are really cheap, but like Makeup Forever lashes by comparison are $15 a pair. Shu Uemura starts at I think $18 for their specialty lashes. So these are actually a really good value at $8. Another thing I want to mention is on the packaging itself, it actually shows instructions on how to apply your false lashes. It doesn't come with glue. That's not that big of a deal. You want to buy Duo anyway. But it does have some information on how to apply the lashes. Kind of interesting. I have a different method. If you want to check out my video on how I apply false lashes, it's very, very long because I have a tendency to kind of bird walk and talk too much. But hopefully you guys like my videos anyway. You guys keep watching them, so I think you do. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, this line is completely amazing. Really, really impressed with it. I definitely recommend checking it out if you're interested in this type of thing. Amy has said that she is going to be coming out with some like neutral kind of colors and stuff, so it's not always going to be like hello bright yellow and, you know, insane bubblegum pink and such. But I think this is a really good starting off point, knowing her sense of style and knowing her audience, really what people want. People want, for the most part, insanely bright, oh my god, what is that, eyeshadows, especially, you know, the YouTube beauty community. We're all about color. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my little review, and you know, we'll definitely go check this out. Check out my blog, because I'll have more pictures and a little bit more information. Take a breath, and let me think, is there anything else? You guys might have noticed my hair is shorter. I recently got it cut last Friday. My Twitter followers already know I had like a total meltdown about it. So yeah, please don't post any nasty comments, because I'll probably cry. But yeah, I'm starting to learn to live with it. I think I'm going to make a vlog about it for my Ghetto Chino channel, so check that out too. Alright guys, I love you guys so much. I really appreciate you all. You guys are amazing. I know I say that all the time, and I know I don't always get a chance to respond to every comment and every question, and it's not because I'm a jerk, it's just because it's not humanly possible. But I love you guys all so much, and I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!